newest season of Overwatch 2 just around the corner with it comes exciting changes. During our Overwatch 2 What's Next panel, blah blah blah, sneak peek changes for Season 9. Yeah. Heard the feedback on the competitive play over the last 8 seasons. We've had some big updates coming that will give you the opportunity to build on your skills so you progress the competitive ranks. We build a better system that's more accurate, also helping to convey the meaning behind the mathematical complexity of a modern matchmaker. Okay. Oh shoot, wait, okay. Competitive updates originally worked to provide updates that reflect your growth across multiple matches with the goal to provide great transparency in each individual match. Going back to updating your rank after every match, showing how much progress you gain or lose. It will also display modifiers that affect your last match below the rank progress bar. Some modifiers help provide transparency in the matchmaking for each match, like getting a boost when you defeat a team that's more favored to win, while other modifiers show if your rank is calibrating, like going on a win streak, proving you belong in higher rank. Feedback is a driving force behind these changes. Okay. So promotion bar, win streak, loss streak. Your rank is uncertain. Okay. You weren't favored, but you won. You were favored and you lost. You lost calibration matches after ranking up. Ooh, okay. Interesting. You were favored and you won. Expected. You were favored and you lost. Okay. Makes sense. I feel like that this is kind of... These all make sense, actually. I have nothing bad to say. Yeah, you were favored and you won. But you still go up a rank, right? It's not like... I hope you still get the... I don't know. That's what I was confused about, I guess. That you still get the... you go up. Maybe you just stay the same or something. I don't know. Bring a fresh start, placement matches, and rank resets. Okay. Love rank resets. Feel this perfect opportunity for everyone to start fresh. So we're introducing placement matches and resetting everyone's competitive skill rank completely. That'd be really sick. Your journey to the top begins 10 new placement matches. Okay, 10. Everyone ranks being reset. These 10 placement matches provide you high stakes opportunities to make big gains. They predict starting rank after each match. You only have one chance this year to run your placement matches, so pick your best heroes and stay hydrated because these games count for a lot. Okay, cool. That's cool. So you get these games are actually important. People actually trying. Wait, that's sick. Okay, how you can go. Introducing next rank champion. This is the most prestigious tier above Grandmaster, intended to show the best among the skilled players' ratings. Even the boost that place match will provide top rank players will need to win a lot of games to reach champion 1 and prove they're the best of the best. This is the most exclusive rank in the history of Overwatch. We're on the edge of our seats to see who will such achieve in Season 9 and beyond. This is epic. I cannot wait for this. This is so sick. It's actually something to play for. It's awesome. Jade weapons. I actually cannot say how excited I am for this. It's really cool. Jade weapon variants unlockable 2024 competitive points. These weapon variants will reflect your dedication to play in 2024, not your highest rank achieved. Luckily, these Jade weapons will not be exclusive to the champion rank. You'll progress towards just by playing game mode. Okay. So 3,000 competitive points. Sure. Legacy competitive points and golden weapons. Though end of Season 8 still earn competitive points toward unlocking golden weapons. When Season 9 starts, your previously earned competitive points will be converted into legacy competitive points. You still be able to use legacy competitive points to get the gold weapon variants, but the way you receive legacy competitive points will change. Once the 20... Oh, okay. Any leftover could be converted into legacy competitive points. Interesting. So if you want the Jade weapons, you actually have to play that season. And this is just to... And you have to... You have to win enough games to get the 3,000 or more. Really cool. Awesome. I like this too. Okay. Starting Season 9 competitive challenges, the grant bonus competitive points are also changing Season 8 will be the last season to claim end of season competitive challenges. Log in before the end of Season 8 to grab any rewards from Season 7 or earlier. On Season 9, you'll be now able to see past competitive points for completed challenges. Okay. This is the big stuff. Introducing changes to core gameplay. Beyond the competitive rework, Season 9 features major changes to the fundamentals of Overwatch 2 gameplay that affect every hero. We've heard the community feedback around some gameplay pain points and developed changes to the core gameplay with these in mind. Deliver work it doesn't feel to firing and landing your shots on your opponents. Okay. Is that a pain point? Lessen the impact of burst damage to allow for a greater counterplay. Perfect. Very good. Adjust where in-game healing and damage are effective to reduce stagnant team fights. I need to break that down. Adjust to where in-game healing and damage are effective. What is this? This aware is very heavy. What does that mean? So, healers heal. Is it saying aware like roll-wise? Okay. All of the chains have been designed to work in combination to balance each other out, or except for you to get in the game experience all of them all at once. Okay, making your shots feel good to hit. One of our main goals. I don't know. I'm kind of getting goosebumps. One of our main goals with these adjustments is to make your firing weapons abilities feel more consistent without impacting the time to eliminate a target, and without removing the overall feel of gameplay we all know and love. Okay. When examining how burst values have changed over time, we find that in most cases, have gone down in raw value. Though this may not necessarily mean they became weaker relative to other changes. Okay. Okay. We found that in most cases they've gone down in raw value. Has it? I don't know what data they're using though. Like, what does that mean? What do they mean the raw value? Just damage numbers in general? But you also like, are you talking about value of impact, like immediate value of impact, like how like I'm trying to think, like imagine they lowered all the headshots amounts of the game, which have done over time with like Ash, or like Mercy, Pocket, and Sojourn and stuff like that, which they have done make them weaker, but that's just some characters. Are they talking about also the new characters that have burst damage, like Alari and Kiri? Oh my god. What is this? How do you... Oh god. Whatever. I hope that doesn't appear again. Anyway. Like, are they talking about Alari and Kiri in these changes? Is that in their assessment? Anyway. It's overlooked that the players... 5 new factor into perspective, but it's overlooked that players' base average skill level, game knowledge, and pace are relatively higher now than when the first game launched. I don't know if that's true, but I guess over time, any sport or thing, the skill level increases due to knowledge being common knowledge. But I'd like to see the data over a 6 period. How do you even find the data for this statement? Regardless, projectile sign changes. Okay. Plus 0.05 meters for hit scan projectiles, high rate of fire or spread. With high rate of fire or spread. So the projectile is bigger for guns with higher rate of fire or spread. Tracers, pulse pistols, Reapers, Hellfire, shotguns. Okay, so those characters are more consistent. Or is that the right thing to say? More consistent. Okay, so Tracers, pulse pistols are bigger. Alright. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like she's... Okay, whatever. 0.08 meters, which seems pretty large, for hit scan projectiles that are more precise. Cassie's Peacekeeper, Soldier's Heavy Pulse Rifle. So those are more consistent now. Okay. Meters for travel time projectiles that are shotguns or have a very high rate of fire. For travel time projectiles. Roadhog's Scrap Gun or Ramacha's Void Accelerator. But this is different from the Reaper shotguns? But the projectiles. Okay. All right. Okay. 0.1 meters for travel time projectiles with speed greater than 50 meters per second. So Zen, wow. Point for time projectile speed less than or equal to. Okay, so Farah's rockets are easy to hit. Very large projectiles with base size greater than 0.5 meters have been excluded for these increases. Energy Javelin and Reinhardt's Fire Strike. Okay, so all the characters in the game are more consistent damage-wise. Okay. When it comes to... but this makes the game easier. This makes the game easier as far... Right? Am I understanding this correctly? This makes all these weapons easier to hit. When it comes to aiming as mechanical skill requirement, even players with excellent aim often mention how it can feel random whether a shot hits or not. Due largely in part to whip speed movement acceleration heroes that have changing directions combined with all the dashing, leaping, teleporting abilities hitting your target can be very difficult. So they're making the game easier to hit everything else. So the floor of the game is reduced, mechanically wise, for aiming. I don't know what to feel about that. I think it's bad, but maybe it'll feel okay to play, actually. So this might be a good feel change, maybe bad as a balancing idea. But okay. Quick responsive movement is important to the core of gameplay feel, so we don't want to just slow down player movement. Instead, we're improving hit consistency, making both damage dealing hits and travel time projectiles larger. Heroes that have weapon abilities that don't benefit from any projectile size changes will receive additional balance changes. However, we don't want to make too many hero adjustments before getting a better understanding of these effects from the initial changes, so tune in more for individual heroes and future updates. I feel like this is bad because I'm imagining you're playing like Hanzo. Like, imagine you're playing Hanzo versus Widow, and like you're both just the Hanzo just is body shotting or headshotting you instantly, or you're getting Widow headshot instantly. Like, I feel like lowering the changes when there's lowering the skill for the game when there's one shots in the game doesn't make much sense to me. Like, I feel like those characters specific have to be changed. So, I don't know. But they're adjusting health pools. Okay. Since we're increasing the average accuracy of nearly all heroes who want to keep time to kill similar, we're increasing everyone's max health. We've already balanced damage values, damage boosts, critical damage breakpoints, and other factors around 200 to 250 HP heroes. So the new health ends up requiring at least one more hit from... Interesting. Okay, so 150 to 175 HP heroes increased by 25. Does this mean that Brig is 225 HP again? But okay. Alright. 200, 300 HP heroes increased by 50 HP. So Mei has 300 health and Bastion has 350? Okay. Tanks increased by 75 to 100, which honestly, if you increased every tank's up to 100, whatever, it doesn't matter. I really don't feel like that's a big change, honestly. But wow, this is insane. Okay. We also want to, wow, this is crazy. We also want to make sure this flow of a team fight doesn't take away from the individual players' decisions that can determine the outcome of a match. Tanks already have a significant role in each team fight, as they're often the ones that take space and determine which fight takes place, whereas we want to enable more critical making among the damage and support roles. The changes to projectile size and effectively reduce the impact of burst damage and tones down the relative strength of healing. But the thing is, I guess it does impact. Okay, you know what? I am seeing the direction this is going, and I am just accepting our fate. Hope maybe it'll be a better game. Who knows? Meaning it won't be the same game, which I think is what people will see pissed off about. It's not the same game, it's just a different game now. meaning it'll take longer to heal someone from 1 HP to full health. To ease the friction of increased time to full heal allies out of combat and enable support players to take more informed decisions on who to heal, everyone can now regenerate health passively at a rate of 20 health per second after 5 seconds. And the support roll passive has been adjusted to 2.5. Wasn't it just 3 seconds? Didn't they know that? Didn't they just change the passive? 20 health per second is 20 health per second is insane, I feel like. Increased health pools and weakening of burst damage means that heroes live longer. Team fights also take longer to conclude. To combat some of the potentially extreme situations there, we've introduced a new damage passive to empower them to make more easily fulfill their role in securing eliminations, reduced in combat healing, and potentially add a strategic layer to focus firing targets. Okay. Passive regeneration, new damage roll passive. Dealing damage reduces the target's. Wow. Can you imagine Bastion? Dealing damage reduces the target's healing received by 20%. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, that is a... Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that, genuinely. New Pro passive. Again, regenerating health have a 2.5. Tank passive is the same. Wow, this is insane. I don't even know what to think about that. At its core, Overwatch 2 is a competitive game, so it's important to core systems to be intuitive and as successful as possible. In addition to these core system changes, we're introducing reworks to Farah and Junkertown. Nice. We will go into that in a later blog. First, let us know what you're thinking of Overwatch 2, released on February 13th. So, wow, what a post. Competitive changes seem great. They're going to be great. Can't wait. Champion, sick. These changes, though, are certainly interesting. Wow. I don't know what to think about this. Every character is going to be more consistent damage-wise, which would make time to kill faster. So they increased everybody's HP pools, so that way you just hit your shots, but things just take longer to kill. But since things have more HP, you're not always going to be full HP, which I think is the wrong part of their reasoning here. So I don't think you need the full HP. You don't need the self-healing for everybody, because the damage passive helps. This is crazy. And the damage passive, I feel like, is also extra. I feel like you could just do this change and then make health pools bigger and just see how the game feels there. If you did that, I think that'd be okay. But all of these changes at once is very... I don't know. I haven't played it, so wish I had to see how it turns out. But wow, what a patch. Insane. And there's going to be more changes, too. This is craziness right here. Simply just crazy. I like all the competitive changes, of course, but wow, I'm flabbergasted. So I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out on the 13th.